You look like you have a question. What's up?
Well, I was just thinking, I was like, because you mentioned earlier that Roger is too early. When you say that statement, it implies that like whatever the One Piece is like has to grow. But then you mentioned later
Not
that
necessarily.
he knew that it wasn't meant for him, which means him being too early could also just imply that like it's too early for anyone to find it because the right person who's supposed to find it isn't with Roger in that moment. So it doesn't necessarily need to grow. It could actually be a treasure. It doesn't necessarily need to be like some crazy plant because there are crazy plants, right? There's like a devil fruit that gives you crazy powers. So the One Piece could be like an even more. It could be like an even more like impressive fruit, could it not? I don't know. You don't know
No,
either,
that's
which is
that's
great.
that's an
You have no
no,
idea.
no, we don't. We don't.
I know
we
just as
don't.
much
We
as
don't.
you do, and I haven't
Um,
watched 1,000 episodes.
I don't think I've heard the idea that it's a plant. But it could be.